Install P-trap when it's too long. A lot of times you'll connect your P-trap to the wall pipe and you realize that your pop-up assembly is too close to the wall for the P-trap. You want the pop-up assembly to line up directly with the P-trap, but if it's too close, I have a few different ways to get this to work. Now we have to first figure out what type of P-trap we have. In this case, we have a glue P-trap with a union connection. So this glues onto the wall pipe, and in the middle, we have a union nut that can be adjusted. Now, a lot like it, it's one of these glue P-traps. Instead of having a union, it has a glue connection in the middle. But this also glues onto the wall pipe. So my trick will work for both of these P-traps. Now, a little bit different is one of these slip joint P-traps. It has a union nut on each connection. And these ones can be swiveled around, the nuts can be tightened and loosened. But if this is too long, you could just cut the wall elbow to fit. Now, if it's still too long after that, watch the rest of the video because I'll show you how to get this to work. Now, the first and probably the best way is to take your P-trap, extend the wall pipe so you swivel this U-bend. Now, you can see how before it was like this. But now that we've swiveled this U-bend, you can see how you made it line up perfectly with this pop-up assembly. If you need to, you can use some Schedule 40 PVC elbows to line up with the wall pipe. That'd be the same with this union P-trap here. You just swivel this union nut, tighten it down in the spot you need, and then use some elbows to line it up. With these slip joint P-traps, it's pretty much the same where you just swivel this J-bend. But if you need elbows, you can't use Schedule 40 elbows. You need to use slip joint elbows. They make slip joint 45s and slip joint 90s. Now this is 1 1/4, so you'd use 1 1/4, but they also make 1 1/2. Now the second, and not the best way, but it still is really easy, is to take some street 90s. So here's a street 90 there. Take another one, you can see how we've made that vertical offset, and that allowed us to put our pop-up assembly right where we wanted it to go. And if you needed to, you could use a standard 90-degree elbow